Welcome to MTSU Housing and Residential Life. The Housing and Residential Life office is located in the Keithley University Center, room 300. We are always glad to see you and answer your questions about on-campus housing. Research has shown that students who begin their college careers living on campus graduate at a rate 10% higher than those who lived off campus during their freshman year. In addition, students who live on campus during their freshman year are more likely to return to MTSU as sophomores. Students love the 24/7 support they receive while living in the residence halls and the proximity and convenience of campus dining options, classes, parking, gym, pharmacy, and more. Living on campus their first year makes it simple for students to meet friends and study partners, who often turn into lifelong friends and connections. And with living learning communities in almost every residence hall, meeting new people is easier than ever. Whether you are a biochemistry major looking for a serious study group or a RIM major seeking talented bandmates, MTSU offers a variety of living learning communities on campus. Living learning communities are residential communities centered around academic majors or shared interest. They not only help students to meet and engage with one another around commonalities, but also provide programmatic and academic support services in the living environment at hours and on schedules most beneficial to students. While some of our living learning communities are application-based, many of them are non-exclusive and allow students to openly assign to be a part of them. For first-year students, one of our most popular living learning communities is the First Year Experience LLC in both Cummings and Corlew Halls. To find out more, visit our website at www.mtsu.edu/housing and click on the Living Learning Communities page. At this point, you might be asking, how do I apply to live on campus? For new students, that includes turning in a housing application along with a prepayment of $350, proof that the student has had a meningitis immunization during the past 5 years and on or after the student's 16th birthday, and a notarized financial guarantor form if the student is under the age of 18 on the date of application. After an application is completed, the students will receive information regarding their assignments or self-assignment process to their campus email. So it is important that they continue to check for updates after applying and throughout the summer. Apply early, for space is limited and not guaranteed for all students. Keep in mind that each housing agreement is for the full academic year, August through May. You may choose to cancel your agreement before the start of the academic year. However, there are financial penalties involved with cancellation. Be sure to read the entire license agreement before applying or canceling. 90% of housing applicants at MTSU will participate in a process called self-assignment. In participating in self-assignment, students will have the opportunity to choose their own rooms and roommates. However, self-assignment is only available for a limited time, until June 15th or until all spaces have been filled, whichever comes first. For students who complete their housing applications after June 15th, forget to self-assign, or are on the waiting list, housing staff will assign the applicant manually based upon building and room type preferences, as well as availability. Your completed application and prepayment denotes your investment in living on campus, but does not guarantee a particular building, room type, room, or roommate. However, if we are unable to place you according to your preferences, or you wish to amend your preferences, we do accept change requests during particular time frames in the summer, fall, and spring. All residence halls and apartments will open for check-in at 9 a.m. the Friday before classes begin. Once the buildings open, you will be able to check in whenever you like, as the front desks will be open 24/7. Students who need assistance moving into on-campus housing may wish to ensure they arrive during the day on Friday or Saturday. A volunteer group known as WeHaul is usually on hand to help, but keep in mind there is no prize for arriving early. In fact, you will have to wait for the doors to open. We encourage you to have a relaxing breakfast in town and take that final trip to Target before heading to campus to check in. In order to streamline the check-in process and reduce the wait time in the lobby, students are encouraged to complete any pre-check-in forms online through the MT Housing portal and bring their MTSU student ID cards with them when they check in. Bringing a dolly or hand truck will also help expedite your check-in process. Some of the things you won't want to forget are bedding items, bath and toiletry items, laundry supplies, surge protectors, laptops or tablets, cleaning supplies, fridges, and a microwave. It helps to reach out to your roommates beforehand to ensure you are not bringing duplicate items, so be sure to check the View My Assignment template in the MT Housing portal over the summer for roommate contact information. For your safety and protection, as well as that of everyone living on campus, several items are prohibited from use in all on-campus housing facilities. These items include, but are not limited to, halogen lamps, candles, pets, alcohol, drugs, extension cords, and any appliance with an open coil and/or heating element. Power strips with built-in surge protectors are permitted on campus. As a tobacco-free campus, university policy applies to all on-campus living facilities. For a full checklist of suggested and prohibited items, visit the resources page at www.mtsu.edu/housing. Housing and Residential Life enforces a zero-tolerance policy for drugs and drug paraphernalia. A student who is found responsible for violating the drug or drug paraphernalia policy is removed from the residence halls within 48 hours and receives no refund of any housing fees. We encourage parents to have frank conversations with their students about the university's drug policy and your expectations about your students' behavior while living on campus. We always hope that nothing bad will ever happen on campus, but you never know when accidents may occur. While Housing and Residential Life assumes no responsibility for theft, destruction, or loss of valuables or personal property, we do want our students to be prepared for life's uncertainties. We encourage you to seek out property protection insurance, either through your current homeowner's insurance policy or a reputable renter's insurance company. Whether your student is across the country or just down the road, we encourage parents to stay connected. If at any time you have questions about the housing application, move-in, self-assignment process, and more, please do not hesitate to contact our offices. You can also stay in the loop on important dates and deadlines by following us on social media. We can be found on Facebook at MTSU Housing or on Instagram at mtsu.hrl. We look forward to welcoming you to campus this fall.